Hey everyone, welcome back to the Visually Stunning Movie Podcast. I am Mark. That's Ryan. Hi Ryan.
Hello.
Two movies opening this week. Let's talk about one of them.
Okay.
Friday, August 1st, a sequel, but animation and a good first movie.
Yeah.
Bad Guys 2. I don't remember when the first one came out. It was just a couple years ago.
Yeah, not too long.
But I remember we enjoyed it. We liked the animation.
I was surprised by it. I liked it a lot.
The cast was good. Led by the great and inimitable Sam Rockwell.
Yes.
Who we need desperately back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I know you're rooting for that hard.
Man, I'm telling you. He could have played Dr. Doom. Ooh, that would have been evil. Anyway, let's talk about the Bad Guys 2. The Bad Guys ended with The Bad Guys.
Yes.
Having rehabilitated their image somewhat.
Yes.
Having put the evil Professor Rupert Marmalade IV into prison and kind of winning people over. This movie starts 5 years prior to that when we see an early heist by the gang.
Yes.
And an audition of sorts by Mrs. Tarantula, voiced by Awkwafina. And then it comes back to now where things are not going quite as smoothly.
No.
In the acceptance portion of the program for the bad guys as they might have hoped.
The problem being that they've discovered that it's hard to make money when you're not robbing banks.
Right. Or
whatever the heist might be. Yes. It's hard to go clean.
It's hard to go clean. And hijinks and low jinks ensue. There is a rival gang with which they butt heads, and then some things happen. And yes, suffice it to say, they are forced back into crime, which is really where they excel.
But they're doing it for a good reason.
But they are doing it for a good reason. It's so weird that the law almost never sees it that way.
No, they don't. They and they got to do some talking. Anyway, so it's a caper of sorts, I guess, or an anti-caper. I don't know what it is.
It's you know what it is? It's kind of like if the first one was Ocean's 11, this is like Ocean's 12 or 13, where there are heists within ruses, within double and triple crossing. It's very involved. Let's put it that way. But dang, it's still good. These guys are just fun.
Yeah.
Craig Robinson is Mr. Shark, the master of disguise. Who would have thought? Anthony Ramos as the piranha, who's great. The mayor, Diane Foxington, Zazie Beetz, and Alex Borstein from Ms. Maisel is the police chief. That's commissioner.
Yes. Now
from the first one, but this is solid. And you'll note that we have not said the word Disney or Pixar once because it's a DreamWorks production.
Yeah.
This might be my favorite animated film of the year. I would have to go check my list and see what else I have watched this year of the animation variety. Okay. But it's because it is so incredibly fun that it's hard to dislike anything about it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that I'm nearly as positive as you are, but I'm definitely not opposing to what you're saying. I don't know that it's my favorite animated film of the year, but it's a lot of fun, and I think that there's part of me that thinks, because this film was an underdog when the first film was an underdog, and it kind of came in and surprised a lot of people and made a decent amount of money, and yet this film still feels like an underdog. So I kind of want to put an asterisk by it because it doesn't feel like your traditional sequel sort of thing in that It's going to come in and they're expecting it to do blockbusters or whatever, you know. I mean, I think they'd love it to, but I think it being DreamWorks rather than Pixar, there still is that sort of sense of we gotta outperform the other guys, which is kind of
Yeah,
ironic considering Pixar has not exactly been at Pixar level lately.
right.
Um, anyway, yeah, it's a film that's easy to root for. I think it's a film that parents and kids will enjoy. There's not a lot of potty humor for the kids, but there is just enough, and it's really
Of
not,
course there is.
and it's really not that bad.
No.
It's actually kind of funny
Oh
how they play
yes.
that out. So, um, I think this is a franchise that I don't know that I want to see it go forever, but at least for the first two films, it's definitely got a lot of appeal, and I liked it quite a bit. I like the characters. I think it's fun. Um, yeah, I don't have any, real negative things to say about it. I do think the first one was better, but it also might be that the first one was more of a surprise.
True. That does, and it's hard to beat a first.
Yeah.
It's always hard to beat a first. So let's be clear. I have watched 5 new animation this year, counting
Okay.
Bad Guys 2.
All right.
Day the Earth Blew Up, Looney Tunes movie.
Which was fun.
Yeah. Predator, Killer of Killers.
Okay.
Not for kids.
No, not nearly as good as I wanted it to be.
True. Elio.
Yeah.
We've talked about that. Go listen.
Uh-huh.
K-pop Demon Hunters from Netflix,
Yeah.
which some of our fellow critics are very high on.
Yes.
One in particular. And then Bad Guys 2. So right of those
Yeah.
5,
You might be right. I'd have a hard
uh,
time arguing against you at this point.
yeah, I mean, if Killer of Killers had not missed in that
Well,
one segment,
yeah, yes,
yes,
yeah,
go listen. We talked about it,
yeah,
and you'll see what we mean. Right now, I think of those 5, that this now is easily my favorite.
yeah.
Having checked the list,
I guess, yeah. I'm not going to fight you on that one right now. I think that may be accurate.
yep. I have to double check, see what I've missed in animation, but it hasn't been a really busy animation year.
You miss Smurfs, but I don't think that's going to make your
That's
list.
not gonna make my cut. I don't
Anyway.
care. But yeah, but I don't think we have a ton else comments, so it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, it's just, you're right. The first one is always better because it just came out of nowhere. Nobody knew what to expect with that.
Yeah.
And it was just, and the animation was unconventional. It wasn't, this nice, clean Pixar CGI. It wasn't the smooth lined Disney 2D animation. It's this kind of sometimes messy thing but the characters were well done, which, the character part of it was firm. So, that makes the animation that much more effective.
Well,
Be a little loosey goosey, if you will.
the writing's good. When the writing's good, that's as long as the film ain't ugly.
Right.
I guess at that point, but even then, sometimes But yeah, I think the key here is that it's got fairly intelligent writing, and yeah.
Yeah, with the exception that every heist movie always has some stupid in it.
Well,
Stupid behavior.
Yes.
So, because it's a heist movie and a double cross and a blackmail, and those are all.
Well, okay, yes, but yes, it definitely has the list of things that you would expect. But I'm it's fun enough that I'm willing to forgive that.
Yep, and that's key because the writing is good. So there you go. The Bad Guys 2, a actually surprisingly longish, hour 44
Well, I guess that's long. I don't
for
know.
animation. For animation,
Yeah, maybe. I think. Yeah.
but PG. So yeah, it is. You can take the kids; it's fine. Even little kids will like it, especially for the potty humor. From DreamWorks, and yeah, good stuff. Very good stuff. So there you go. That is in theaters this Friday, August 1st. Check it out. There's a lot of good movies in theaters right now. You can make a weekend of it.
Yep. Good.
And we've talked about many of those. So go back and check those out and figure out which one you want to see most. But until we talk to you again, don't forget to like us, follow us on social media, go to the website, vsmoviepodcast.com, and you will find links to all of our audio and our video and our written reviews, because sometimes we don't get a chance to talk about them, but we try to write them up if we can. And until we talk to you again, be good, stay safe. I'm Mark. That's Ryan. Bye, Ryan.
See you guys.
And we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.